When we were in Maryland visiting our new grandson, Wylie, along with his parents, Coleman and Amanda, we did something really fun. Ted and Diane came by, Amanda's parents, and Grandpa Ted showed us how to make sourdough bread. Whole grain sourdough bread.
Okay, so it's risen once, and now I'm going to punch it down, which is the most fun thing ever. Actually, Wendy, if you want to come punch it down, you just make a fist, and you just punch it. Literally punch it.
Wendy's hands are always, I was going to say, Wendy's hands are always clean.
Okay. Wendy's
Here we go.
Ooh, it is.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Oh, fun.
Isn't that fun? Okay, that's that's basically called punching it down.
Yeah.
Okay, and now what I'm going to do is divide it into 2 or 3 balls, and I'll knead them and put those into bread pans and let it rise one more time, and that'll be it.
Great.
So we're going to knead these just a little bit more. We'll let them rest for a minute now.
And this is sourdough, right?
We're making sourdough because Wendy said she likes sourdough.
Do you have a special starter?
I had to. That's why it took 4 days, because I had to make the starter again. So.
Okay.
Wow.
Very important. And some shortening. And that shortening, this is the only use in the world that you should ever use that shortening for. But you should definitely use it on bread pans.
Right.
It's,
We're pretty much health food addicts, but when it comes to the shortening, he's never found anything that works better than something very similar to Crisco.
Crisco is actually
which is
very
like-
good for bread
yeah.
pans.
Mammy's little baby loves short and short.
That's right.
Mammy's little baby loves short and bread.
Shortening bread. Shortening into the loaf pan. Okay. And we'll pick out an appropriate size loaf for that. For this one. And it's going to rise again almost double in bulk. So I'm going to fold it. Kind of shape it a little bit. I don't like that. Although that's interesting.
It's nothing better than bread baking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll smell good. Even if we don't eat it now, it'll
Mm-hmm.
smell good. And then you can have it tomorrow. All right.
So do you make bread at all, or just
No. The only bread I ever made was before I met Ted. And of all breads, I decided I was going to make rye bread because I love it. It's the hardest bread.
It is really hard to make.
Very
rye
hard to get it to rise. My bread was this high and like a rock, but I ate it anyway. And that was the first and last time I ever baked. I said, I'm not good at this. But Ted, he learned to bake when he was in college. He worked in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And they baked their own bread there.
There we
and
are.
that's where he learned how to bake it. And he's baking it.
Yeah, it's one of 2 things I learned at college. I still do.
There we go. There's the Orioles shirt.
That's good. That helps bread rise.
Yeah, our baking bread is really nice.
Here we go. Loaf number 3.
That's it. And we'll just cover them with some foil or cellophane and let them rise for about 45 minutes.
At this point, it looks like they're already done, but they're not. They haven't seen the oven yet.
Not seen the oven.
They will soon. It's going in the oven
Going in the oven.
at 375. How long do we bake it, Ted?
375 for 15 minutes, and then I'll turn it down to 350 for another half hour or so. Okay,
Beautiful.
we're good. Now,
That really rose.
yeah, they rose very nice. So let's take it out here. I'll show you how we check it.
Funny noises. I think it's ready. Those are relatively small loaves. Have a
Sounds
hollow
pretty
sound?
hollow. I think it's ready. That's what you
Oh,
want.
yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. And that just has to cool off, and then when you cut them, turn them on their side, Wendy, and you cut it this way.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wow, you hardly wait.
Fly back to Phoenix and loaf of bread in your purse.
Oh, for
We're
sure.
gonna eat it on our way. I may not make it. It's a long flight. You know.
Coming back loaded with dough. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
That looks nice.
Okay. And
And it's whole wheat, so it's good for you.
this is good for you. This is not a great knife, but it'll do. Wendy, this one is yours, and here's the butter. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like,
There it is.
all right, this is for Wendy.
It's really good.
Way to go.
All right. I'm gonna give it a taste.
And here's our loaf of bread at the Manning Bread Box in Phoenix. Thanks, Ted.